you have worked in the IP in Ukraine and China for a few years. And how is the current COVID-19 situation affecting the legal sector in general? And which are the major changes you've seen in the last few months?
I want to mention, since we do mostly for our Chinese clients, which is for my responsibility, we do for them patent prosecution of their application, like national phase of PCT entries or conventional applications. So they have very strict deadlines for submitting some information, some documents, or paying official fees. So now, like in the end of March, when the company started to work in China, we had a massive responses on all our requests and emails. Like when we ask client, please provide us some instructions for this case. Please, we have office section, we need to answer it. We provide you suggestions, just confirm them. But they cannot confirm. So why they cannot? Firstly, they have quarantine mode. And secondly, the responsible person who make a decision, sometimes the applicant's person, he was involved in adjusting the business during quarantine. So basically, they don't have enough time to deal with their IP because they was dealing to adjusting their business operations during the quarantine, to cut the costs, to arrange the remote workflow. So this is what happened in China.
As your job as a business development manager at MSP Agile IP Group, you're involved in developing IP strategies. How is the current situation affecting this line of work in particular?
So firstly, minimizing of the risks, and secondly, cut the costs is start to be much more important for clients. And also they requesting for delay of payments, because like they say, we're gonna pay for sure, but we want to delay because now we are rebudgeting our structure of payment of your fees.
Interesting. So you're seeing a big change in the patent market in both China and in the Soviet Union, Ukraine and Russia. And as far as the clients are concerned, is there any specific technology, any specific industry that you see as being most affected by these budgetary cuts?
I can see right now, for example, automotive industry who are doing like car manufacturing, like Chinese car manufacturing. They really they understand that their sales gonna decrease this year so much, so they also need to decrease their research and development department. So it means they will have less patent applications. So it means they will have less work for us.
Another aspect of your job, it involves patent translations for filing abroad. That some of your clients that are initially filing in Russia or the Ukraine, and then they are then during national phase sending it out and filing and protecting it in other countries. Have you seen that this COVID-19 situation affecting any of that international collaboration?
I can see right now that still most of patent strategy was developed in the December 2019 by applicants. So now we see national phase entries of PCT, for example, applications. They're still going on schedule from the end of 2019. So the amount of patent translations and patent national phase entries of these applications are pretty valuable, same as last year.
Considering the strong international element of your work and the current situation, have you seen any unprecedented regulations, instructions, or temporary measures from the local jurisdictions that you work in?
Firstly, we can see the WIPO notification, since they asked the national patent offices to consider the lost deadlines of PCT as an force majeure situation because of COVID-19.
Is there anything else you would like to add that reflects how the legal sector has been impacted by the global reality that we're currently living in, both in Ukraine, Russia?
The legal industry, like translation, also your industry, they won't be influenced that much right now, because our business can work remotely very easily and fast.